It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional round finale. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Play action now, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. Set, cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Get the fullback involved here. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain. Just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
I'll throw it. Underneath, it's Gibbs. That's the first down, and he's still going. Keeps it moving. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. York Tech's on that extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing. York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Come on, 38. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Deflects it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Let's go. 10 plus. Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set, hut. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and it forced a fourth down.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, smash Bronco. 70 Lions.
Working on first down. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 14.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Gibbs. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Bring the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This time it's a passing play. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here.
Ready, Ryan. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
27-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set, go.
Young throwing here. Got for big yards on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
50-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, set.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Right at the line.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 50-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Let's go. Set, hut.
Brooks, and he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
70 Lions. Go.
Looking in the air here. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Picked up by the Panthers. So they do take
Oh,
it
good
back to the
fucking
Panthers.
hit, baby.
So in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on.
Let's go.
But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Down. Hut, hut.
It's Young. The throw here on first. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Check, check. Go.
Defense shows blitz. Young finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, hut. Set.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed to his running back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd half, coming into the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off
after
for
tying this
Carolina.
game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 69 with 69.
Now throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Check, foul, check.
Motion the slot man right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Montgomery now up the middle. Cuts right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. And send their tight end right. Design bootleg here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. 72.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now try Gibbs again. And that plays put to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line. A pick up of 4. That brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. They'll run in with Montgomery. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
A 21-yard attempt.
New York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set, ready. Set.
First down, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Yellow.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They send a tight end in motion. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Nick Scorton on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. Third down coming.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Connects. That brings up fourth down.
Okay, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, set. Blue, ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive.
Bro,
They
what the
blow up
fuck?
the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Red, 22 needle. 52 blue. Cut.
Now Young. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 45, white. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, ready. Yellow, set.
Hubbard quick on the draw. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap by Young. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first down from the 41.
Down. Hut, hut.
Young throwing here. Set up the screen.
Hey, hello?
That screen snipped
Who's
out
fucking
quickly,
blocking?
shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20, set.
From the pistol, it's Young. McMillan on the slant. They get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Up the middle, Hubbard. The stop is made,
Oh,
but
Cuba?
not until
That's
he
cool,
reaches that 17-yard line.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to put that.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Here we go. Stop. Black. 90. Ready.
And going play action. Young. He brings it in. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Lions 17.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Tag. 19 seconds.
Looking on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go play action. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10 from the 43. This is Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. Not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down from the 42. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, hey. Drop ball 80. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They give up the guts of Montgomery. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery.
No, man. Fuck, Trevin.
The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
24. Panthers 21. Cam York.
On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This could be it. This could be it. This could be the 40 point. Let's go.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, ready.
Play action now. Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. And that sets up 1st and goal. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
On the ready.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
Hubbard trying to run his way in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped from the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. Lightning 18.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Pass his man. This is caught by
DET.
and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He takes off with it. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Let's go. 70 Lion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, complete to St. Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take up.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Take. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hook.
trying to run with Gibbs. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go. Raffle 80.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and
that
goal.
shit.
It's
Got
results
it.
like that that
Field
drive
goal.
coordinators nuts.
What?
Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Cougar 19.
Just law, the man in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it.
Another fucking crossover. Why am I not surprised?
Lions take a 4th
That
quarter
was so
lead.
fucking got it.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
I don't know if he could go for any time down in the field.
Now it's York to kick this
I'll
one
take
away.
it.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 2. Black 95. Hut.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is
Oh,
gonna end
baby.
up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On 2nd and 10, Young hits him on the end route. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Hut. Hut.
ETN gets it on the drop. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on him to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trail by a field goal.
Come through in the clutch.
Ready up.
We've set it downs from 37.
Set. Ready. 53. Ready.
1st down, Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On the ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. 33. Yep. Hut. Hut.
Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Yellow. 43. Set.
To throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete
Big man
pass.
was that good.
No luck
Big
finding
man
his
was
receiver that
that
time.
fucking good.
And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was
This
made,
man
he was
covered
going to have
that
to get on his
fucking good.
horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the set.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
He'll look to throw it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down. 52 blue.
Man, folks.
Ready.
Folks.
Back to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. By a man, he's in the clear.
There's no way you knew that was a screenplay. Ha! There's no way you knew that was a screenplay.
At that down and
Boy!
distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go. Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Young.
A fucking duck. Bryce.
For a couple of plays, though. 15
About to
seconds
trade.
left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I actually didn't want to do this play, but we'll see. See how this works.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hut.
Now to throw.
Nope.
Incomplete
I
pass,
take it.
and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I take it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through.
Nice.
And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond
he
that,
kicking
then
it first?
it is sudden death.
That's pressure.
Two teams giving all they have to make it to the NFC Championship. How fun is this, Brock? A great game continues as they kick it away in overtime. Okay.
Alright, perfect, because I want to see. I'm only 20 for 27. 6, 10, 14, 16. Oh, definitely within. This is a problem right here. That right there is a fucking problem. He's having a hell of a game. Rookie pin up the numbers. Alright. I think, truthfully, I think I want to go back to this right here. Only because I think. See what I'm working with over here. Like, none of these guys is fucking fast, bro. I should not be getting beat like that. It's low-key a slow-ass roster. And they should not be keeping up with my... Oh, my gosh, bro. I should not...
Well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's 2nd down.
52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Back now, pressure coming. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Cannot afford a 3-and-out in this spot. Offense has to figure this out on 3rd down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Fuck me, man.
Couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw now.
Oh my God.
Defensive play to
Good
Charlie
defense.
loose, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. 3rd and long for him here.
Catch that. Catch that, please.
Reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up.
And out. 4th down.
Oh, this whole left side.
He has it at the 33. He's brought
Yo,
down
how the
before
fuck
the
are you
return
back
gets
here?
far.
At their own 41-yard line.
Don't belong back there.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 10. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's got room to roll. There he goes, right sideline.
That's
To the
fucking close.
house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Chuba Hubbard
Let's
with the touchdown.
fucking go. Way to walk off.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
We will walk off to those people. We will walk that shit off, dude. I could eat the fucking window. Complete. Yeah, 12, 2, 16, 16, 18. Ah, let's fucking go. That's easy. Two sacks on the game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 TFLs. That was a great fucking game. Annoying as shit. Very annoying. I don't feel like that game should have been as annoying as it was. But nonetheless, came out with the dub. I just eat my dinner. Once again, great game, smash. Alright, on to the next one. Look, your hands kind of catchy for me. I'm not gonna lie. Get it? Hands catchy, catching. 78 catching, and that's for the boost. That's tough.